When people talk about Africa, infrastructure is one of the first things that comes up. Roads, railway, electricity, water, housing, airports, and digital connectivity. But Africa is not just one country. Some African countries or some African nations look like they're the future. Modern highways, fast rail projects, smart cities, strong power systems. While others are still struggling with bad roads, unreliable electricity, weak transport systems, and slow development. The question is not, is Africa developing? The real question is, why are some African countries moving faster than the others? This is culture, power, and system, where we discuss one idea after another. And today, we are talking about African infrastructure. What is infrastructure for real? Infrastructure isn't just construction. Infrastructure is power made visible. It determines how quickly people move. Infrastructure determines how businesses grow, goods travel. It determines how safe communities are. It determines how expensive life becomes. Now, when infrastructure is strong, opportunity spreads. You can see it in a lot of developed countries. When it is weak, opportunity concentrates in a few places. Infrastructure isn't only about roads, it's not all about electricity, it's not all about rail network. It's about the future of a country. Countries often seen as developed in terms of infrastructure in Africa include South Africa. You have industrial-based road networks, you have major cities. You have Morocco with highways, railway, modern urban development. You have Egypt with large-scale national projects, transport expansion. We have Rwanda with clean city planning, strong governance. We have Ethiopia, strong governance, clean city, cultural. We have Mauritius with systems of stability and services. We have Botswana when it comes to planning and governance and consistency. And countries that are often struggle with infrastructure in many areas include conflict-affected areas, countries with weak public institutions, places where maintenance is neglected, regions where corruption breaks delivery. This doesn't mean those countries lack talent, no, or ambition. It often means they lack a stable system because infrastructure does not grow in chaos. One major difference between fast-growing countries and slower ones is planning discipline. In some countries, infrastructure is treated like a long-term national mission. We are setting the goals, we want to get to this place. Development blueprints, a strategic investment. In others, infrastructure is treated more or less like an election promise, a political reward. I could name some of those countries, but I don't want to. A short-term project for publicity, And here's the issue. Infrastructure needs time, but politics wants quick wins. So when leadership changes, project stops. So people come, they make these promises. Once they're no longer there, the project stops. When the project shifts, maintenance disappears. When politics becomes personal, development becomes very, very uneven. Africa has a very serious maintenance problem, and some countries can build impressive projects, but they struggle to maintain them. You can see this in roads that collapse after one rainy season, street lights that stop working just a few months after they're put there, public buildings that are degrading quickly, abandoned projects that are turning themselves into monuments of waste. And this is not always because the people are careless, as sometimes some of these leaders make it look like. It is because maintenance is not celebrated like construction. In developed countries, maintenance is a system, not just an afterthought. Infrastructure also reveals power. Now, in many places, development is centered around where political influence is high, where the elites live, capital cities for dominance, areas where resources are extracted from. And that's why you can find a modern airport in a country, but the nearby communities lack something as basic as good drinking water. This is not an engineering problem, it's a governance issue. Infrastructure should connect people, but sometimes it is designed to control the people. Infrastructure is expensive. So the question becomes, who is going to fund it? Who will build it? Who owns it? Who maintains it? Some countries are strategic. They negotiate partnerships carefully, They prioritize projects that unlock business growth. They invest in energy first because energy powers everything. I mean, if you don't have good energy source, energy systems, you cannot make anything good. Where others fall in the circle of borrowing without strong accountability, building without long-term maintenance plan, prioritizing projects that look good rather than projects that work well. It's not about foreign partners are bad or loans are evil. It's about whether the system has discipline. So if the system is not disciplined, then there's always going to be a problem. Countries that develop faster usually show a few traits. You have clear national vision, strong institutions, not just strong leaders. Consistency across political circle, better corruption control, prioritizing energy, prioritizing roads, prioritizing trade routes, maintenance culture, data-driven planning, and it's less about magic and more about structure. So, yes, Africa has some of the most impressive infrastructure projects happening right now as I'm talking to you. And yes, Africa still has places where the infrastructure struggles deeply, struggles like, both are true. But the difference is not African intelligence, the difference is system. Infrastructure is not built by hope, it is built by planning, discipline, and good governance. This is culture, power, and systems. We digest one idea at a time.